Dive into the annals of history, where the seeds of the British monarchy were first planted. This journey takes to the earliest origins of the monarchy with the Celtic tribes, a mosaic of warrior societies scattered across the British Isles. They lived, they ruled, they fought bravely, but their reign was not perpetual. History saw the relentless march of the Roman Empire, bringing not just military conquest, but also an invasion of Roman governance and culture. The shores of Britain saw a powerful transformation, forever marking her history. When the veil of Roman Britain fell, the land was swept up in a tempest of invasions by the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes. This heralded a period known as the Heptarchy, a turbulent time where 7 distinct kingdoms jostled for dominance. It was a time of uncertain alliances, strategic marriages, and ruthless warfare. Over time, through a complex dance of power, these kingdoms were blended into one, forming the Kingdom of England in the 10th century under the watchful eye of King Aethelstan. Yet the narrative does not pause there. Enter the Normans, a formidable force led by William the Conqueror in the Battle of Hastings. This battle marked the dawn of the Norman dynasty, an era that significantly reshaped the English language, culture, and governance. This was not just a mere change of rule, it was a metamorphosis of society. As eons passed, the Plantagenets ascended to power, a dynasty celebrated for its sweeping influence and the establishment of vital legal and governmental reforms. The shadow of the Wars of the Roses followed, a tumultuous period of civil war and power struggles, culminating in the rise of the House of Tudor. Fast forward to the 20th century and we find the House of Windsor, the reigning monarchs. They've not just witnessed, but also become intertwined with significant historical events. From the horrors of 2 world wars, the decolonization of Africa, to numerous constitutional changes, the Windsor House has stood firm, evolving and adapting with the times. Yes, the British monarchy has been a constant presence, its influence resonating in every corner of the globe. Its history is not just a tale of Britain, it's a tale of the world itself. A saga of power, politics, and personalities, a narrative that continues to unfold and captivate us. From these historical roots, there sprouts a family tree that extends far and wide, its branches laden with wealth and power. But this is just the beginning. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this captivating saga of the British monarchy. Among the branches of this expansive family tree, one stands apart, the family that owns half of London. The story of this lineage is one of ambition and enterprise. Their rise to prominence wasn't a sudden leap, but a steady climb that spanned centuries. It all started with their earliest known ancestor, a figure enveloped in enigma and fascination. This forebear, whose name resonates through the ages, laid the groundwork for a lineage that would ascend to extraordinary heights of power and wealth. The story of this family is a testament to their remarkable ability to seize opportunities and constantly amass wealth. They were shrewd and ambitious, with their sights set on the ultimate goal. Over years, their wealth multiplied, their power consolidated, and their influence broadened. They acquired massive lands, constructed palatial residences, and set up flourishing businesses. Their involvement spanned various sectors, from agriculture to industry, commerce to politics. However, their journey wasn't without hurdles. They weathered numerous trials, from warfare and revolutions to economic downturns and societal turbulence. Yet they navigated these challenges with commendable diplomacy and unbending resolve. Post every setback, they emerged stronger, better equipped to face any storm. They adapted, they innovated, they persevered, and they prevailed. Their wealth wasn't merely about tangible assets. It was also about connections, alliances, and relationships. They forged bonds with powerful families, formed strategic partnerships, nurtured alliances with influential figures. Their network was as invaluable as their financial reserves. As time rolled on, they experienced the rise and fall of empires, the birth and death of nations, the changing tides of history. Yet they remained a bastion of continuity amid these changes, their influence undeterred and their legacy unbroken. They were a beacon of resilience in a sea of uncertainty. Their wealth isn't a product of recent times. It's a centuries-old inheritance passed down from generation to generation. Each heir added to the family's wealth, and over time their fortune grew to an unimaginable scale. Today, their wealth represents their journey, their struggles, and their victories. Throughout history, they have displayed a remarkable knack for survival. They weathered storms, faced challenges, And yet they remained strong. They adapted with changing times, seized opportunities when they arose, and made the most of their circumstances. They have become synonymous with wealth and power, a testament to their indomitable spirit and relentless ambition. They now stand at the helm of an empire that is the result of centuries of hard work, ambition, and resilience. Their story is a testament to their ability to adapt, to innovate, and to persevere in the face of challenges. Their wealth isn't product of recent times, it's a centuries-old legacy passed down through generations. Their wealth is a tapestry woven with the threads of time, land, and power. The affluence of this family is not merely a reflection of their financial prowess, but a testament to an enduring lineage that has survived the test of time. Imagine a family tree whose roots are embedded deeply into the heart of history, tracing back to centuries. They have thrived, flourished, and burgeoned, their wealth expanding alongside their influence. Their land holdings are not just plots of land, they are an embodiment of power, prestige, and affluence. Imagine owning not a few estates or tracts of land, but possessing an ownership that sprawls across half of London. Make no mistake, we're not talking about a small city, but one of the globe's most influential metropolises. Picture the River Thames flowing through, the iconic London Bridge connecting the two halves of the city, and half of this magnificent city belonging to one family. The wealth they possess isn't limited to vast expanses of land. Let's look beyond that. Picture the structures that adorn these lands, grand architectures from yesteryears, towering skyscrapers the cityscape, quaint townhouses lining the streets, and sprawling parks providing a green respite in the urban jungle. These aren't just structures, sources of steady income steadily adding to the family's already burgeoning wealth. But the family doesn't just rely on real estate, they are shrewd investors too. Their portfolio is a finely tuned symphony, a mix of stocks, bonds, and private equity investments spread across various from the latest technology firms to healthcare organizations. These investments are not just paper assets, but significant contributors to the family's wealth. Inheritance plays a crucial role too. Wealth has flowed through this family tree like sap, nourishing each generation, accumulating over centuries, ripening with each passing year. This family has skillfully managed to preserve and enhance their wealth through calculated investments, forging strategic marital alliances and, naturally, their substantial land holdings. We're not merely discussing a family with deep pockets. We're visualizing empire built on land, investments, and centuries-old inherited wealth. A family that has been a dominant force in the world of finance and real estate for centuries. They do not merely possess properties, they own vast portions of one of the world's most influential cities. They don't just have riches, they are custodians of wealth accumulated over centuries. This family doesn't just own properties, they own vast swaths of one of the world's most influential cities. Their wealth is a testament to their enduring influence, a symbol of their power and a legacy that continues to shape the landscape of London. Today, their influence and wealth continue to shape London and beyond. This long-established British family, with ancestral connections dating back to the dawn of the British monarchy, has not only managed to preserve their wealth but continues to multiply it, even in our contemporary era. Nested in the heart of England's bustling capital, they are as integral to the city's persona as the symbolic red double-decker buses and the legendary River Thames. Their extensive assets, including considerable stretches of prime real estate, are deeply interwoven into the city's infrastructure, and their influence radiates across country and onto the international stage. Despite the relentless march of time, this family has demonstrated a remarkable ability to evolve with a changing Britain, ensuring their wealth and influence remain unscathed. They've skillfully diversified their investments, venturing into cutting-edge fields such as technology and renewable energy, thereby maintaining their relevance in the unforgiving landscape of the 21st century. Key family members continue to mold the nation's framework. There's the Duke, a widely admired philanthropist, and the Lady, a celebrated art connoisseur. Their roles surpass merely preserving the family's wealth. They are cultural trendsetters, influencing the predilections in art, fashion, and charitable causes. The family's wealth represents more than just financial affluence. It embodies power, influence, and a legacy that has been meticulously constructed over centuries. They've successfully retained their wealth through political turbulence, economic downturns, and shifts in societal norms, a remarkable achievement in itself. The family's capacity to conserve their wealth isn't merely down to good fortune or coincidence. It's product of a sharp comprehension of financial markets, astute investment tactics, and an unwavering dedication to safeguarding their legacy for the generations that follow. Never ones to bask in past glories, persistently innovate, invest, and influence. They stand as a testament to the tenacity of old money and serve as a stark reminder that wealth is not just about material possession, but also about how it's utilized. Like a grand tapestry woven over generations, their wealth isn't just figures in a bank account. It's a living, dynamic entity that echoes through the halls of power, resonates in the world of arts, and reverberates in the corners of philanthropy. They have subtly steered the course of history, not just by acquiring wealth, but by deploying it strategically, by shaping tastes and public opinion, and by leveraging their assets to serve the greater good. As we gaze towards the future, it's evident that their influence remains steadfast and enduring. Their vast wealth continues to reshape the world around us, underlining their persistent relevance in a world that is swiftly changing. Their story is not just one of riches, but of resilience, of adaptation, and of a lineage that has refused to fade into the annals of history. The family's wealth isn't simply a relic of the past, it's a living entity that continues to impact the world. And as we peer into the future, it's clear that their influence shows no sign of waning. With great wealth comes great influence, and this family is no exception. A profound demonstration of this aphorism, the family's fortunes can be traced in the skyline of London. Their extensive estates, spanning the grandeur of Mayfair to the charm of Belgravia, have had an undeniable impact on the city's urban development. Their influence extends beyond the tangible, manifesting in the cultural, societal, and political realms as well. The family's property holdings, representing an astoundingly influential real estate empire, have created a lasting legacy that extends beyond their lineage. The family's impact on urban development has been marked by their ability to shape the cityscape, from constructing iconic buildings to preserving heritage sites. Their wealth, amassed over generations, has allowed them to mold the city's identity, creating an aesthetic that is uniquely their own. Their influence isn't confined to the built environment. For centuries, members of the family have been entrenched in British politics, serving in the House of Lords and occupying influential government positions. Their political clout has often stirred conversations about the disproportionate power held by privileged few. The family's enduring political influence is a testament to the ongoing power of old money in shaping policy and public opinion. Their wealth has also enabled extensive philanthropic activities. Through established charitable trusts, they have contributed significantly to causes they hold dear. Their philanthropic contributions, from supporting arts and culture to funding education and healthcare initiatives, have touched countless lives. Their generosity, fueled by their immense wealth, has left an indelible mark on the societal fabric of Britain. Yet their wealth hasn't been devoid of controversy. Critics highlight the stark contrast between the family's opulence and the economic struggles of many Londoners. Discrepancies in wealth distribution, with a handful of families holding an outsized share, have prompted debates about economic inequality and fairness. Their property holdings have also been criticized for exacerbating the city's housing crisis, contributing to skyrocketing rents and unaffordable housing. This has raised questions about the societal responsibilities that come with such affluence. Their wealth and influence paint a complex picture of privilege, power, and responsibility. The family's impact on society, shaped by their wealth and influence, continues to be a multifaceted one. As we delve deeper into their legacy, we are reminded of the profound ways in which old money continues to shape our world. From London's skyline to British politics and philanthropy, this family's influence pervades every facet of society, underscoring the intricate relationship between wealth, influence, and societal responsibility. As we continue to examine their legacy, we are reminded of the profound ways in which old money continues to shape our world. As we gaze into the future, one can't help but wonder what lies ahead for this family. The future, as we all know, is notoriously difficult to predict. It's an elusive, tantalizing prospect shrouded in uncertainty. It's an enigma, a conundrum wrapped in a riddle, shrouded in a fog of mystery. For this old money British family, the paths that extend into the future are crisscrossed with potential and fraught with danger. The pages of the future are a book yet to be penned, with each decision and action acting as a stroke of the quill. When contemplating the future, it's worth considering some prevailing trends and how they might impact this family. Economic trends are one such influence. We're living in a world where the global economy is changing at a lightning pace, and the fortunes of individuals and families can change overnight. But this family has been a stalwart of the British economic landscape for centuries, weathering countless ebbs and flows. We know that they've accumulated significant property assets, particularly in London. Real estate in this vibrant city has historically been a rock-solid investment, thanks to its persistent appeal to both domestic and international investors and the limited availability of land in prime locations. The family's extensive property holdings in London are therefore likely to continue to appreciate in value in the coming years and decades, providing a strong foundation for their continued prosperity. Of course, economic trends aren't the only factors that could shape the family's future. Societal changes also play a crucial role. In the UK and beyond, there's a growing awareness of wealth inequality, which is leading to increased scrutiny of the wealth of the elite. This could result in regulatory changes that could potentially impact the family's wealth and influence. However, societal trends also bring opportunities. Globalization has greatly increased the reach and influence of wealth, opening up new avenues for the family to extend their influence beyond the UK. The future is also shaped by the decisions the family makes. This family has demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt to changing circumstances over the centuries. They've their investments, taking stakes in a wide range of industries and continually adapting to the changing economic and societal landscape. Given their track record, it's reasonable to assume they'll continue to do so, exploring new opportunities as they arise, such as investing in rapidly growing sectors like green technologies, championing important social causes, or leveraging their influence in fresh and innovative ways. There are sure to be challenges along the way, of course. Societal changes could bring new pressures. Disputes within the family could threaten their unity. But this family has a long history of resilience. They've weathered storms before and come out stronger. They might become advocates for change, or they might double down on tradition. The future's path is not fixed. It's a fluid, ever-changing river of possibilities. Whatever the future brings, one thing is certain. While we can't predict the future, one thing is certain. This family will continue to shape and be shaped by the world around them. The family that owns half of London isn't just a testament to wealth. It's a testament to history, power, and influence. Our journey takes us back to the origins of the British monarchy, following path of this old money family's aristocratic lineage. We'll explore how their colossal wealth was accumulated, a fortune so enormous it's mind-boggling. They aren't simply affluent, they're a financial powerhouse that has shaped the landscape of one of the globe's most dynamic cities. In the present day, their influence potent. Their activities echo throughout the UK, the family remaining a vital part of British society. They aren't merely silent landlords, they are involved actively in the city's intricate life. Their choices have far-reaching impacts, affecting millions, from their property tenants to the thriving enterprises on their land. The magnitude of this family's societal impact is immense. They have molded culture, politics, the economy, their mark evident on the face of contemporary Britain. Their history is deeply entwined with the nation's past, a rich tapestry of power and privilege that continues to grow and evolve. However, their saga provokes broader inquiries. What do such concentrated wealth and power signify for society? Are these indications of a thriving economy or signs of social inequality? These are intricate, multifaceted questions without straightforward answers. But these are the queries we must wrestle with as we maneuver through an era marked by extraordinary wealth accumulation. As we gaze into the future, it's evident that this family's role will remain substantial. Their enormous wealth secures their place at the top rungs of societal hierarchy, their influence unscathed. The future, though, is uncertain and open to interpretation. It will hinge on the decisions the family makes, the obstacles they encounter, and society's reaction. Their story serves as a reminder of the enduring allure of wealth, the intricate dance of power and privilege, and the ever-evolving narrative of British aristocracy. The tale of this family is a testament to the ongoing fascination with opulence, the complex interplay between power, and privilege and the continually unfolding story of British nobility. Yet it also raises pertinent issues. What do such levels of wealth and power mean for society? Are they indicative of a robust economy, or are they symptomatic of inequality? These profound questions with no simple solutions, yet they are ones that we must tackle as we navigate this era of unprecedented wealth concentration. As we peer towards the future, it's clear that this family will continue to command a significant. Their wealth secures their position at the apex of societal hierarchy, their influence remaining robust. The shape that this future will take, however, open to debate. It will hinge on the choices they make, the hurdles they face, and society's reaction. Their story serves as a reminder of the enduring allure of wealth, the delicate balance of power and privilege, and the ever-shifting narrative of British aristocracy.